This is the question asked in today's SkillTrack Daily Challenge. So we are given two integers as input. The first integer represents the amount of data that needs to be downloaded, which is given in MB, and the second integer is the data transfer rate, so it is given in kbps. Now our task is to calculate the total amount that would be charged to download 500 MB at the rate of 50 kbps, and it is given that the charges are made as per the time being used. So if we are using for 1 to 500 seconds, then it will be charged 1 paise per second, and for 501 to 1000 it costs 2 paise per second, and for any time greater than 1000 then it costs 3 paise per second. So first we have to convert this megabytes into kbps. So 500 MB would be equal to this much kb. So the speed is 50 kb per second. So when we divide this by 50, we would get, so to download 500 MB of data at 50 kbps, it takes this much seconds. So now let us calculate the charges. The total usage time is 10,240 seconds, and for the first 500 seconds they will be charging 1 paise per second. So after completing 500 seconds, there will be still remaining 9,740 seconds, and the charges would have been 500 paise. And now from 500 to 1000, for the next 500 they will be charging 2 paise. So the remaining seconds would be 40, and the charges for this would be 500 into 2, because they are charging 2 paise per second. So 1000, and then for all this remaining time, so for the remaining 9240 seconds they will be charging 3 paise per second. So 9240 into 3 would be equal to 2720 paise. So now when we add all these, we get, so this will be the charges for using the data for 10,240 seconds. Now let us see our sample input 2. So here the user needs to download 2 MB of data, and the data transfer rate is 22 kb per second. So now let us calculate the charges for this. So 2 MB of data would be equal to 2048 kilobytes, and the data transfer rate is 22 kilobytes per second. So the total seconds that would be taken is 93.09, and we should be taking the ceiling value, so totally 94 seconds. So the data will be used for 94 seconds, and for 94 seconds it is in this range 1 to 500. So it will be charged 1 paise per second. So for 94 seconds the cost would be 94 paise. So the output is also 94. Now let us see how to write a C program for this. So first I am creating two integer variables named size and data rate, and in the next line I am accepting the two integer values as input. So I am storing the amount of data that needs to be downloaded into this variable size, and the data speed in this variable data rate. And now we have to calculate the total time that would be needed to download the data at particular data rate. So to do that, first we have to convert it into kbps. So to convert the MB into kbps, I am multiplying size with 1024, and we need to take ceiling value, and ceil only works with double data type. So I am multiplying with 1024.0. So only then the ceiling function would work. So size into 1024 by data rate would be the total time that would be needed to download. And then I'm creating another new integer variable named total cost and setting its value initially to 0. So now I'm creating a loop that iterates until the value of total time becomes equal to 1000. So in every iteration the variable total time is decremented, and for the time that is greater than 1000 the charges were 3 paise per second. So we are incrementing total cost with 3. So when this while loop finishes, it would have calculated the cost for the time greater than 1000 seconds. And then now we have to calculate for the range 501 to 1000. So again we are using a while loop, and this loop works until the value of total times becomes equal to 500. So in every iteration we are decrementing total time and we are incrementing the total cost by 2, because the charges between 501 to 1000 was 2 paise per second. So we are incrementing total cost by 2. And finally, after this loop, we are printing total cost plus total time as our output. Here we can directly add total cost with total time, because for every remaining seconds the charges would be 1 paise. So if there are 100 seconds, there would be 100 paise. So total cost plus total time would be equal to the total charge for the customer. So now let us check our program with sample test cases. For the sample input 1, our expected output is 29220. So we are also getting 29220. And for the sample input 2, our expected output is 94. So we are also getting 94. So this is the logic behind today's daily challenge. Thank you for watching.